Let's check on the bone bald head stuff then. Oh.
Running won't help you.
Okay, let's have this. It's fine. That's better. With so many enemies, it's just like not that great. Do not play the turn-based mode. Can I actually try to? Like, how much health do they have? 38. Okay, that's not enough. I thought like just one AoE spell should be enough. But yeah, unlucky. I will just go here and I will do a burning hands. There we go. That was actually pretty dope. Do like this, then we can go for the controlled fireball. Oh no, he has like so many negative levels as well. The bear. Orc as well? It's a bear. Lucky. So, control fireball on everyone. There we go. Got it.
Your time is over.
Nowhere to run.
May I see your entrails, please? Do not falter.
Okay. In. Some travelers. That poor lad smashed. What did he? Was smashed against stone with a tremendous force. Whether I killed him or there was a. Okay. Lad couldn't have been much past 16. That's in phases a month. Letter Rubel, you made it for selection. By this letter, I appoint you to Hetman's Alazar. Congratulate. We received new orders. Herdsmen from local villages held a whip round for money and hired us to kill a cyclops that's been ravaging their herds for the last several years. It's not much money, but this is a good and proper deed. Our key advantage lies in your numbers, so we should engage on the cyclops and open ground. We can't let them hole up. It's there. Your objective is simple. Gather the rest of the recruits near the cave in an all marches. Draw out the Cyclops and lead them through the meadow, where our main force will surround and neutralize him. I'll brief you on the details when you met. I'm counting on you. There's Cyclops here? Oh. Forward to see one. The poor souls the death as they try to escape. Their armor and weapons are in poor condition. Okay. This sounds interesting. Pretty cool. Okay. So it can't be on this side, seems like. Like this one is not there's
I decree.
wow.
We set up
There is the Taskcutter's layer, that's what I meant. It's somewhere here.
I'm hungry. When we stop. should gather our strength.
I guess I'll just
Stay there, probably.
stream that.
But then who would take revenge?
I don't find Amiris stuff anyways. Just right now. Yep, let's go. So can export this one as well. Nope. There's Tascata. Three Pine Island. Bald Hilt. There's like the ruin. Is it like anything? Old Oak, Tranquil River, Tree Pine Island. Overgrown pool, glade in the wilderness. The riverbed. Just check out on this one and then go back to the city, do the death stall, debuff, and I cut it and return to the search like
The dangers don't
next
frighten
time.
me.
That's the worm. Yeah, we don't. No business.
What's that?
I shall end this suffering.
Burn! Slice! Behead!
Yep, that was fast.
I'll share my path.
I don't have anyone for the lockpicking. Just trigger the trap, I guess. Okay. Okay, that's the whole thing. It's like everything here, nice. Oh, can we? No, we can't.
How cute!
Okay, how do we leave the area?
I wish there was another way.
Thing area leaving? I'm still not sure how you would play this game without turn-based mode. Like, it feels like so chaotic. I literally never use it. Overgrown pool. Yeah, as I said, I need to go back to the city now.
I decree we set up camp.
I will not rest before I'm in the city. I'm so confused. I literally ran around like one. High Dagroth. High Bard of Pathfinder Kingmaker. Oof. I hope you don't have the same voice as Lindsay. Because the voice is terrible. Our own messages who have left Silversap recently made inquiries after this hunter, but I learned nothing. He rarely comes to the village and the villagers don't know anything. As for me, this nonsense is not worth your attention. But it's up to you to decide, of course. Potential threat of or slander cannot be taken lightly. If I happen to be are you mocking the game for not having any voiceovers? Because I literally I've got to say, like, it's so much pain to read it all by yourself. It is so much pain. But it's up to you to decide, of course. It's not a balance. Tell me if you face a rebellion or foolish rumors. Well, we will deal with it. Yeah, there is actually. I can tell. Like it's not like the voice acting is bad. Like if it is there actually, like it's kind of fine. Or more like it's even epic. I think like the voice actors are, but it's just like there's like such a low amount of voice acting that it's kind of sad. Like if you would have like people who could actually speak epic in every role and every part of the game, it would be. I can just tell you, I tried the Wrath of the Righteousness, like the second Pathfinder off stream, and it's like the same thing. Like you have like not much voice acting, but the voice acting in the other game was even better, even like in the second one. Like this one is great, and in the second one is even better from what I've heard so far. But yeah, but still, like there's not always voice as well, so yeah. It's kind of sad. Like this game would be even better if it was like pretty good voice acted. Okay. I'm looking forward for it. There we go. A little some old book. Here I got like stuff. Remind me who you are. Thank you. It will prove useful. So what do I want to do? I want to. That's the first thing. Rest, doing the city stuff, saving, and stopping this. That was enough Pathfinder. This was like 4 or 5 hours. It was 5 hours of searching for a maybe second part of the quest. Wow. That's unfortunate. Oh god, I got it. Like whenever I can tell. Oh yeah, you're right. I kind of forgot about that. I could press R. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about it. I'm literally just running always to the bed, like at least in the throne room. Wow, like whenever I took Tristan through any mission, he just like it's always a fucking disaster. He always up so bad. Oh come on, I literally never get Tristan somewhere again. Like this guy is horrible at solving things. Okay. Yes, got for military. Enemy +1, a message from Silver Step awaits you. Okay. The art of making friends. It's like the thing with traders. It's time to show them some hospitality with a mirror. You know what? I'm just going for a mirror. Let's go. Yeah, that's like you're right. There isn't not much good ones, but I guess like he literally fucked up my whole kingdom already like 3 times. Like he literally got into disasters all the time. I don't know how he's doing it, but I guess he. Whenever I send him on a mission, I'm like prepared to have a disaster. He's like literally awful at solving things. Okay, this one is expensive. What does he need for the treasure? Like my treasure is fine. I blame the south now. This is like 400. I could. Only settlements can. Will I just go for the south mod? Looking at numbers for the. Well, I can tell you, like the RG for this game, in like the first 10 hours of the game, I was knowing about that, like RNGs. I would say at least 40 to 50% of the game feels like. It's insane. Like the RNG in this game is hardcore. Like as you did, like speedruns on this game, I can tell speedruns in this game are horrible. Like as you mentioned, like the RNG is, like RNG is killing speedruns literally. And this game is like all about RNG. Like how the game, how something works. It's everything is actually. There's like a speed run for a 3-hour game. Pathfinder. Like this game in 3 hours speedrunning, insane. Guess like 7. Well, I guess I've gotta Google. Like that sounds like 3 hours. Well, okay. I guess it should work. Like it should work. I'm just like I'm more like I'm playing the games more slowly, I guess, but like 3 hours for this game in a speedrun. Yeah, I guess I could imagine like 3 hours would be probably. From what I've seen with Divinity, like there are people who are doing like, I think like a 35-minute speed run in Divinity 2, and this game was like you could spend the same amount as in Pathfinder game, so yes, could be possible. But yeah, as I said, like probably it's much RNG. Like yeah, I guess I will get to. Wait a sec, just checking. Like how many hours do I have on this game? I had my first playthrough was like 25 hours, and I fucked up the playthrough, and I couldn't beat the stag lord, so I had to rerun it at like 20 hours into the game. So I started it again, and now I'm in 76 hours. Yeah, I will probably take about 100 as well. Like more, I would say 120, 150, 120 to 150 around. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it will take a little way. Well, of course, I am like exploring any kind of stuff, so I guess this game will, like this playthrough will take me more than 100 hours probably. So yeah. What? I'm just. What do you mean with the placement? Like I don't even have like a placement for now. Like it's just a mission. It's just an event. I've got to say, I literally didn't spend much time so far for any kind of settlement and stuff. I'm still not sure. Like I don't even know how to build like a town. Like this one is not a town; it's a village, and I still don't know how to build a town. I'm so confused that I don't know what to do. No, it's really bad. Like I literally don't know. But I have like to upgrade a town, you need 3 villages. Well, I have only 1. I think like I have this one as a village, and this one is that's not a is it? Oh, okay, it is a village. Okay, I get it. Also to complete an event. Ah, so I guess I did the right thing. I guess it wasn't too bad. I thought like I completely fucked up already with the kingdom. So I guess yeah. You know what? I'm just going to build this stuff here. Thing. Yeah, I'm just building stuff. But like we'll see. I'm just going. It's and I still don't know what's kind of good actually. Like the wooden wall, I always think like this is a good idea because I think if you're getting attacked or like you have like a high military in this thing, so I guess this is necessary. Next thing is like a watchtower is probably necessary as well. And anything else? Like I would probably build a longhouse. Like in the middle of it. This is building for holding up meat effects. Well, this affects like literally things, so I guess. Yeah, that's what I thought so far. That's not coming from like I didn't read anything about Pathfinder. It's more like a it's more like from my ages in I've played so much Age of Empires and the first thing I always build is a wall. And the next thing is like some kind of watchtower somewhere that's like I don't know. Yeah, that's like it's makes sense. Yeah, that's what I think as well. What I'm kind of lacking is like I feel economy is kind of bad for me so far, so I guess I'll just go for more economy in the stuff. But the only thing is like that's like it's not like for my whole kingdom, it's just like for the village itself. So I'm just building whatever I think here, like this is my first playthrough, so I guess I can just try whatever I want. As long as I don't die, I'm fine. Ah, so okay. So it is okay, your kingdom is okay. Well, so you know what? I'm just saying with I have a shop already. Ah, that's how it works. Okay. Well, as I said, I'll just build whatever I find here. Like I'm for whatever I can with my BP I have, and then I will not do anything for like around 20 hours with this city. Like I did the same thing in the other city as well. So I need more BP anyway, so the only thing I did buy BP at the start of the stream just to it felt like I had around 40k and I didn't want to buy only weapons and stuff. So yeah. Ah, okay. Yeah, and I did buy BP. Like at the as I said at the start of the stream, I bought BP because I didn't know what to do with all the money I had. So I guess I just bought BP. I'm just guessing, like, is there... There must be some kind of... There must be some kind of... Well, I'm just... Okay, I did the city thing. Oh. I did the city thing. Everything's fine. Yeah, and
I'll
I
share
guess...
my path.
After the long search of the freaking Emiri second part, like I can tell you, I just searched for where is it? For the feast stuff? Where's the other one? Ruby. I can tell I just searched like around 1.5 hours for the second monster, and I still don't know where it is. Like I literally run around the whole map for around 50 days just to find this shitty monster, and I didn't find. Well, I guess this will be one more complete stream just to find this freaking monster. Horrible. Yeah. Well, that's what I thought. Yeah. It's just like, thing is, I don't want to Google it. I could like literally Google it in a second, but I just don't want to. It's just like, want to find it myself. Googling is like the last the last resort, let's say. Yeah. But yeah, I know, like, Pathfinders, even though I've got to say, it has a pretty good learn curve. Like, if you're...
Is there trouble?
I've learned that if I'm reading this stuff and I'm like not completely rushing it, the game is... It's kind of pretty easy to understand if you actually read the stuff. And not like, oh, okay, you can go through this, you can do this. Like, normally I'm more of a patient one, so I guess if I just read it, I'm kind of fine. Like, yeah, that's... Well, sorry. It's not like an acceptable, it's just like... There is a learning curve. It's not like there's a good one. Now, I literally had to play for 20 hours to realize so much stuff, which I didn't realize earlier, which kind of made me stop to play the game. So I can feel people who just literally don't want to spend that much time to learn this game. Like, this game is not for everyone who... Or let's say this game is not for someone who just want to play it more or less casually. Well, it's not like I read everything. I can tell. Like, I can tell you I didn't read everything, I guess, but I read most of the stuff, let's say. Like, I was literally going through like the spells, what they do, and what is best against anything else. Or the only thing which I kinda still don't understand is the thing with the debuffs and diseases in this game. Like, I think that's a bit overkill. Like, like negative levels is a good example. Like, this is just overkill in my opinion. Like, you need to do so much stuff to get rid of it. Like, okay, you can go for like restoration and stuff, but for newer players, it's just like hard to deal with, let's say. And I had a hard time at the start as well. Like, when I was like in the first playthrough, it was really horrible. Yeah, that's that's right. I would assume that's how you can say it. Like, the game like the enemies have the same opportunities than you have. Like that's it. Yeah. In my opinion, like as I said, like I was playing like Pillars of Eternity, Divinity 2 and stuff, and those games are literally easier explained than this game. Which is not it's not a bad thing. Don't get me wrong. It's fine, but you need to get used to it. It's like more of that's like the thing with it. Like it's not most of the things are not explained. That's it. Well, okay, I gotta say, like I'm not familiar with the D&D rule set right now. Like I'm the last time I played D&D was ages ago. Like literally ages. So I'm not really. Oh, did they? I don't even know. I should literally Google in which year I stopped playing D&D. And with the rule sets. Yeah, you have to Google it. Like I don't know when we stopped to play D&D as a group. Like we had a group when I was younger, but I guess it's really a really long time. Okay. Well, I've got to say, yeah, the Pathfinder rule set is kind of different. I would say it's just harder. Let's say it's just harder. But yeah, I still enjoy it. Still a great game, in my opinion. And I think like the challenge is a bit, it's rough at the start, but it is more fun in the long term. If you're getting better at the game, you can try like stuff. And at the moment, I have most characters like, you mean like wobbly? What do you mean with wobbly? It's like some stuff is harder, some stuff is easier. What do you mean? Wobbly? Ah, okay, yeah. Like for me, there were, yeah, you're kind of right. Like in my opinion, like there were some quests which were, yeah, that's it. Like there were some quests which were insanely hard, felt like. But if you get like for me there was like I can I have an exact like in the I think it was like before 2 streams or something like that. I had something where I was like alone with my main character in an area. This was like in where you have to exit the Verdant Chambers, like where you get betrayed from the nymph. This was like a part where you were like only with your main character in it. This encounter, this encounter with the nymph was insane. It was like my main character is a druid. He is actually pretty weak itself. Like the character itself, like she has like a bow, she has like into wisdom and stuff, but her spellbook is not made for a single encounter. Like the spellbook I have with her was actually for, she's like more of a buffing character. And this was like, for me, it was horrible. Because I had like, whenever the bear, yeah, it's utility roles, yeah, it's like more of a utility stuff, what she has. And she plays, like the bear is insanely strong. Like, don't get me wrong, like the bear is insane. But as soon as the bear is getting low or dies, you're just useless. You just die. You have no chance on coming back. And I had the issue that I had no more heals, no more stuff to heal with like cure light wounds or moderate wounds, whatever. I had no more heals. the fun fact you told me, I finished it with the fight, with the bear. I can't tell you why I won the fight. Oh, okay. Okay, that's crazy. Like, there's only one count mandatory? Okay. Well, for me, in my case, I had the issue that I couldn't heal the bear, and the bear was low after the first two fights with, I don't know, I think it was a manticore and a hydra. And the bear was low. I had literally, he was one shot from the plant, from this fly plant thing which you fight at the end.
A simple smile goes a long
And
way.
I literally realized that those freaking heal potions can heal. And I can tell you, I was literally going through my inventory and was like, okay, what does this do? What does this? I was just searching for anything I can do. And then I realized that you can like use this as a healing someone else. I know this sounds stupid, but till then I never used this thing. And I was not even thinking about using the potions of anything else. Like, I didn't think that you could heal the bear with potions. And after I found out on this one, this made the game so much easier. And I have so much stuff. Yeah, it is like, yeah, you're right. Like, desperation causes exploration. That's it. That's completely. And this is like what I've learned from this game. Like, this game gave me like, I had it so often that there's like something which you can't beat, and you're like, what the hell am I doing? And that's when I realized I have to read all the stuff. And now I get the game. I understand how it works. You like, that's why I'm probably right now I'm not struggling with anything. I'm just like, my team is kind of good. My abilities, my damage is fine. I know when to use something when someone is commanded. Like, can you get rid of the command or something like that? It's just because I suffered so hard in the early stages that I literally had to read the stuff, and now I'm understanding the game. This game taught me something. Like, literally, it taught me something with this. And this game is in case of learning. I'm not the most patient person. That's another thing. But I guess I'm someone who I want to beat it. It's not like I'm saying like, fuck this game, I don't want to play. I'm someone who wants to beat it. I want to be good at it. Because it's like, it is a fun game, but I still suffer. I still suffer a lot. But yeah, this is like what I learned from this game. Like, when you read it and when you understand how the game works, it is much more fun. I have, actually. Oh, wait. Yeah? Wild shape, small elemental. So those are the wild shapes. Yeah, I have, actually. Like, repair? Like, why do you mean this? Are you serious? I just have like one prepared. I just prepared in the last one because I've known it from the first ones, but this one, yeah, I have it one time ready here. Yeah, for Tristan I know. I just took it like for Tristan I know it, but I guess I'm not even I don't even sure. I could anyways go for this. Well. There's so much to learn. Come on. Like as I said, I literally need to learn so much more stuff. But yeah, this one with the summon. The only thing is like the summon. I don't know why I buy. Yeah, it literally didn't make sense. You're right. Kinda forgot about this. And as I said, like in the first 3 levels, I didn't. I just didn't pay attention. Probably again. Like that's the next thing. There's like so much things you realize in you're getting more knowledge, and so at a certain point, my brain is just full. It's just like I need to I need to drop stuff to get new stuff in. So it could happen that I kind of forget stuff like this, like that the druid can turn any spell into this into the natural. I'm just like, there's so much information. It's kind of hard to handle. Not gonna lie. Freedom of movement. Still not sure. Enables your creature to touch, to move, and attack normally for the duration of the spell. Even well, yeah, it is fine, I guess, but it doesn't. It's not good for the team. For me, it's like, isn't it normal? Normally, it is great if you have like more melee and you need to move more. Actually, I guess I like with the team I have, I literally don't move. Like maybe the melees move, but everyone else is just like stationary with like ranger stuff and spell stuff. But anyways, there's like so much spells which are kind of awesome and kind of great. But just in certain situations, it feels like this will probably change whenever the more I level up. Yeah, that's probably right. That's like always in this game so far, that you have like a moment where you just think like, oh, this spell is great. I think like there's so many good stuff. Like there's like hold animal, delay poison, and every spell has its like they have to be there. They must be into this game. Like they must be in the game. But there's like, it feels like there are so many spells which just have like this one. I'm just saying like encounter where you have to use it. Like they don't have like there's like not much variety in it. It feels like sometimes most of the spells are useless, and then there's like shorthand on me. If it's a damage spell, chances are you can skip it. I don't know. Like I think, well, on the one side, I can it is fine. I know what you're trying to say. Your opinion is like utility is better, I guess. And I agree with you to a certain point. It's just like it depends on how your character plays. Like for Tanala here, like for the druid enhancer stuff, she has like so many buffs and debuffs and stuff. Like I think the same for her actually. I don't have much, as you can see, I don't have much stuff for her for any fighting. Yeah, the fireball is awesome, yeah. Like it's in the most fights, utility is actually better than any oh, does it? Like for that's better, I guess. No, as I said, like on it depends on the character. Like if maybe like you see I have like if I watch Tanala, she has like more of the only thing is like the snowball because well I don't even know I was just like there's nothing else which is kinda that great that I needed. That's why I took the snowball. The feather step did I have like one time because it's like fine, but I guess like remove sickness and ray of sickening would be fine as well, I guess. But yeah, it's okay. Very fire. Yeah, this one depends. I had this one before. Because of I had some invisible enemies and stuff. That's why I took it. It is okay. Well, and then I kind of just took the snowball because he is like I didn't need it that much, so that's why I took it. The second one is like literally buffs. As I said, I'm playing the druid like a support. I'm not playing on damage or anything. It's like more of a supportive role for the bear because the bear is insanely strong, and most of the time I'm giving like a cat buff to the Akondayo because he is like an insane ranger and he deals tons of damage and the dexterity is always great for him. Of course the bark spin for like buffs itself. The bear's endurance for the constitution buff on mostly Valerie because she's like a great tank in my build. Here I have like I couldn't decide. I just took like the spike growth to try it. Yeah, save comes with pet and good damage. That's it. That's exactly what I thought. And I think like the pets are insanely strong in this game. Like insanely strong. All of them. Yeah, this one is of course for the mass movement, of course. I just took it. Like those two I was not sure about them and I don't think they are great. That's why I'm not using them that much. But I guess I wanted to try them. The Smilodon. When do you get the Smilodon? I didn't see it so far. Or can you choose it at the start? Or do you get it like later on? Damn. I just thought the bear's like the tank. Like I thought the dog is damaged, the bear's more of a tank style companion. I thought like this is maybe this one and I thought I need a tank. If I go for a support build. That's it. I was overthinking it. Yeah. And of course she has like one heal just in case Christian dies. And 2 more heals here because she's like pretty good at conjuration. But there's like the same thing. Like I could take anything else. It's just like at the moment this suits me well. If I see like I will probably never use the life blast on her because like Yeah, yeah. As I said, like it, I just have it twice because I literally didn't care that much. I guess like normally if I don't play the spike growth, I was on Burst of Nettles because of the acid. Like I fought many trolls. That's why I played the Burst of Nettles and needed the acid. With my acid more and this one I was like prepared. That's fine. Um, the core lightning, well, it is okay. Magic Fang. I the reason why I didn't took Magic Fang last time, I read it on the last stream, I guess. I didn't took it because I didn't know um if the pets get the damage. Is it like the Greater Magic Fang is working for pets? Is this like an unarmed strike or a natural weapon? If this is the case, I will take this one. Okay, that's so you convinced me already. Like that's what I didn't know. I wanted to Google it and forgot about it. Perfect slam first. Okay, wow. I think they have bite attack, I guess. That's why it works. Okay. So you already convinced me. That's that's it. Yeah, like I still don't need the serious ones. It's like an overkill. Like in the 4th level, it's just like I had it because I thought like if Tristan dies, but normally it doesn't. So I guess I can take one with me and the last one. It's kind of hard to say. Like the slowing, but I feel like it's kinda great. If you're getting attacked, I'm usually not. She's usually behind. So if all my melees die, it's kind of fine. But I guess I don't too much. What is echolocation? The world creating high pitched noise and listening to the echoes gives you blinds into a range of. Doesn't sound too bad. Kinda good. I don't know if it's. Well, but it's situational. It's. Yeah, that's one point. That's right. That's like a thing which I have to try. That's what I said. I need to try so much more things. I just didn't find like a challenge. I need to usually find a fight where I have this challenge with the ambush. Like I didn't have the issue with ambush so far. That's yeah. The Cape of Wasps is fine as well, but I guess it's just like fine. It's not like something special. It's okay. It's decent. Touch of slag. Like anyways, I think like the abilities here, like the level 4 abilities of the druid is like yeah, the dispel magic. It's okay. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling you. It's like it's okay, but it's like not some encounters it's like the greatest thing to have, and in other encounters just like it's just there, you know. You know what? I'm just taking this one with me. It feels like the freedom of movement and the echolocation have more useful encounters than the dispel magic at the moment. As I always say, like at the moment. So why not? The only thing which Yeah, more possible scenarios. That's right. Yeah. Like, the only thing which I created this spell is this spell's probably all of the buffs and not just like one or just everything on the okay. The only thing which I don't like and which I think is kinda weird is the protection. Like the protection stuff is like I understand like protection from fire, protection from lightning, protection from this kind of stuff. But like protection from evil, protection from energy, and like it's kind of so hard to guess what is the end. You don't know what kind of protection you need against which kind of enemy. Like that's I think this is a bit weird to play. It feels pretty hard to I don't know where to see if someone is from energy, communal, or someone is from this. But in the combat logs, like if I'm looking for a like I can Tetzelwurm, like do they even have like a like if I'm jetzt now reading like the Tetzelwurm stuff here. Like I cannot see anything which is like is this like a good creature? Is this like anything else? Yeah, like yeah. The damage and stuff I know. Like if it's like fire damage, you get like fire damage. I know that's fine. But it's like more of the like with the inspect stuff. Yeah, I inspected some, but I didn't find it already. Like okay. Well, but still, the thing is like you don't know if you're just like fighting, and it's like if you're fighting on a repeat encounter, if you're like always fighting turtles or always fighting bandits or stuff, then you kind of know that you need this protection, or whatever. But whenever you have like a new encounter in the game, you literally don't know what kind of damage they do. If they do like if you need like protection from evil, do you need like protection from communal, do you need like protection from law or whatever? It's kind of hard to tell. That's what I meant. Like if you're in a random encounter, if you're like repeatable, have the same encounters. Okay, you know this one is evil. You know this one is law. You know this. But usually, I think like it's a weird thing with the protection stuff. Like not as I said, not like protection from fire, lightning, and so on. It's more like the protection from which alignment and stuff. It's just. Ah. Okay. Well, so and it's like the usual thing. Like whenever you get like protection from something which is like
So exciting.
based on elementals, it's always like occasionally, like it's just normally you should play a character which has like every protection in it, like acid protection, lightning protection, fire, water, whatever, like every protection in it, and then it's okay. Like you could literally use any protection but in my opinion, this is like a wasted character slot. If you're playing like this, it's just yeah. Yeah, that's right. Like I usually have them. Like I have so many protection scrolls just here, and it's just great. Well, I guess instead of like instead of picking up protection spells, you could just like take all the scrolls and or buy some scrolls and it should be fine as well. Like I think those are normally the yeah, it does. Like I like that's just for from the last I used many of them already, so I guess does. The only thing is like I mean, why would you waste a character? Yeah, he sells insanely man. He sells so many of them. Like why would you waste a character slot which plays on like abjuration with much protection stuff when you just can buy scrolls? Like this doesn't make sense to me. Like I didn't see the point in leveling up abjuration so far. Like abjuration could be probably pretty good, but I feel like it's not worth it for me. Okay. Okay, that's like one point for it, yeah. Like I have so many ideas in my head for characters. Like there's no way I can play this game once and then I can say, okay, that's it. Like I have to like probably not like after my first playthrough. I need to like at least 1 or 2 months. But I guess I will need to play this again. Okay, like I didn't mod at all. I didn't even think about mods. But I guess it's crazy. Like I can tell you, I have so many. Oh, okay, that's like a good tip. I'll check this. All of the Wild mod. Like, but I'm really it's insane. Like I have so many ideas for characters and like character combinations that you're not like playing a druid or like I was following much stuff here. I'm not testing too much at the moment out of like maybe the Dragon Disciple or stuff, but I usually want to try more, like the arcane tricks. I've tried some, but I didn't try enough. Like I want to have like a real like a character which is insanely on every kind of different stuff. Like I want to try like a real battle mage and stuff with arcane stuff plus melee barbarian stuff, whatever. Like weird things. Like that's why I'm playing those games. I want to try this stuff. Like I don't need to follow always. Oh, I go only Towers Shield Specialist. In this case, it made sense. This is my first playthrough. I want to see it. But I guess I'm down to try anything else after my playthrough, and I know what's coming. I know how to handle. A bard. Okay. But why? No. The bard with lightning. Okay. Yeah, that's what I said. Like we really good. Okay. Yeah, so, as I said, I need to try so much more things. Like with the under classes, what you have, like there's so much going on. It's like the interesting stuff on the game. Like I spent so many hours on Divinity already with trying out different builds and stuff and how it works and just fun. I just like the idea of those games can like literally I can spend weeks just trying out different characters and and different ways to beat enemies. It's just like, it's so great. For now, we will go on with this. I can just tell you, as I said, I'm playing off stream the second part, like the Wrath of the Righteousness. I've tried the first one with just evil things, and like, everyone hates me and stuff, and that's pretty much fun as well. Like, I want to try Kingdoms with the full evil route, with the completely evil stuff. This will be terrifying. Okay, but I guess. Oh, that's what I want to hear. Like, if everything changes, it makes sense to play it like completely. I don't even know what am I? I think I'm chaotic neutral. Yeah, I'm chaotic neutral. Because I'm like more of a... I don't know, I think the chaotic answers are pretty cool. And I'm usually the neutral guy, like... Because I think good is too generic and evil is just too bad. But I guess I want to... Like, I thought every chaotic was insanely cool till now. Like, I loved every chaotic option so far. Like, I literally took nearly everything on chaotic. Maybe like two choices. Yeah, it's always like, I love the chaos. Chaos is the best thing. But I guess